I mean, she was losing a lot. It didn't show because I think she was bottling it up. But yeah,
I wish they'd shown more. I think that could have been a cool season arc.
I think they really could have. I think that would have been good to see her like more direct decline as opposed to just like the circumstances all building up on her. All in all, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of heroes and fate, we've got Saltlord, PM Saltlord, and see, this is tough because it's probably m4tty, but there's a guy I know whose tag is G4RY Gafori.
Yeah.
And I just want to say it's Gary, but yeah, it's just like he says no, it's Gafori.
Saltlord, pretty unambiguous pronunciation.
Yeah, really easy to get to there.
Yeah.
Honestly. We recently had a young Link main pop up in the top 100.
Yeah.
We had Rocket make the debut for the character there.
Has it never happened before?
It has never happened. There's never been a young Link in the top 100 as long as there has been either through MIOM rank, SSBM rank, or the MGPR. So it's kind of kooky, kind of crazy. Rocket is built different. Ooh, no impact land there, but this is a tough one, I think, because
I don't like the optics of this match.
Yeah,
Marth is much older than this.
This is a bit like a teenager beating up on like a 10-year-old, right? Like, because he's what, like 16 in the lore?
Marth is 16.
He's pretty young. He's a princeling, right?
So Marth is like Zuko, Avatar pilled. Like he looks maybe adultish, but is actually 16.
Well, it's like, when do you become responsible and culpable for the violence you inflicted in your childhood?
Damn. It depends. Who is Marth's dad?
Who is Marth's dad?
Yeah, I'm not a
It
Fire
probably
Lord lore,
happens in the
Fire Emblem lore knower. Who's Marth's father lord?
Father lord. Okay. Yeah, what do you even do
Who's
here?
Link's father?
Well, that's the thing. He's like an endless reincarnation cycle.
Then why does he have to grow up? This is weird.
I don't
this
know,
is
man.
Benjamin Button dude over here.
Oh, that was really good.
That's so annoying.
The startup of his F smash got clipped by the up B. Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing here for like any mid tier is he was just too close. That's the tough part of tethers. Honestly.
So m4tty reeled back on the missed tether. Do you think that means m4tty is a sympathetic Marth player, or m4tty was the?
No, m4tty's definitely the young Link.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking too.
I'm almost certain because you can see the kind of like happiness in Saltlord's eyes of being up 3 stocks, and m4tty is like leaned in, very, very much like scanning and reacting. So you see that little eyebrow waggle.
Can I admit something to you about my online experiences with young Links and Links?
Give it to me.
I get shield grabbed a lot.
You get shield grabbed?
When they're in the corner.
Just jump again.
I try to attack their shield, and then I land, and then they grab me. And then I do the same thing again, and they grab me again. And then I do the correct thing.
There you go.
But I am...
can't fool Jackzilla 3 times.
You sure can.
You sure can.
I'm a very stupid player.
That's okay.
When I'm...
We still love you, Jack. We still love you.
All right.
Looks like we're going to get a FOD counter pick here. Normally, I'd think that Young Link would want more space. You know, getting dash danced against by Marth is kind of tough.
I think this is kind of like home to a lot of quirky mid-tier, low tiers.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them like the opportunity to play a little more creatively, and then there's a huge tether opportunities.
Yeah, there's a lot to work with here. You can get a lot of low recoveries.
Yeah.
Okay.
This stage is such it plays has such a weird space in my mind. I don't think about it. Does it have that effect for you too?
I think about it a lot.
Oh, you're a Falcon player.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
in your dreams.
I don't mind the stage. You know, it's it's the road kind of thing now, where it's like this stage isn't so bad for Falcon, but I think
full circle.
I think that with how movement has become so important, like having really like tight, specific movement, knowing how to edge cancel really well, Zane really pushed that onto the scene, I think, in a big way. But having like full mastery over movement and platform makes this stage so much more accessible.
Yeah.
It's just, of all the other stages, it is the least accessible.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be very particular with
it's
how
both
you work it.
strange, but not quite as polarizing as the other stages. So, like, Dreamland isn't as strange. It's just platforms.
Yeah.
But it's much more polarizing.
Blowing some wind. You know, That's really the only thing that could possibly piss people off about it.
Yeah. And I think this one is visually busier than a lot of the other stages.
Oh, yeah. It's jam-packed with so many details.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great setup. Not going to be able to continue the juggle unless... No? Wow, just the toesies. Okay, so I think m4tty is actually the Marth. He was a sympathetic Marth player.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I misjudged him. Saltlord. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Saltlord.
That's Saltlord.
That's the youngling player.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. Yeah. One thing I'd love to see is a little bit more work on some jump reads from m4tty, though. Because he's getting a lot of these like early percent combos where it's like, oh, you get your up throw up air or your first up tilt. And then you can just jump up after stubby little characters like Youngling. He doesn't have a really good mash out button. Like Nair is okay, but at low percent, like you can just like deal with it. It's fine.
So the theory this year, the new hotness is a simple question: is Link better than Young Link?
You know, I think Aklo's just cracked. Honestly, I think that Aklo is simply just built so differently than a lot of other players. And I think it's very easy to succumb to recency bias in saying how good a character is.
I love recency bias.
I think that it is just the perfect brain poison for the Melee community. We love it. We huff it. It's... Ooh.
Hey, a little poison never did anybody wrong. Come on.
Okay. Nice sweet spot there.
That was kind of the right idea. I think that there is a place where you could probably throw that boomerang to hit, but it's a little hard because m4tty's sweet spotting.
Oh, nice. I love that setup.
Oh.
Oh, no.
So Saltlord actually had the trick there of like getting the Marth to go on stage. I think just needed to be ready to nair.
Yeah, I think just a few too many times of like using the setup, but then